Back with you now here on Wave Listens Live, and in honor of the 10th annual Bourbon Mixer, the Whiskey Chicks and Bourbon Brotherhood thrilled to announce 2 rare bourbon raffles, and all of it will be benefiting the Coalition for the Homeless. So a couple of folks joining us from the Coalition here, Catherine McGeaney and Brian Uselis. Thank you both so much for joining us today, talking about the important work you do every day at the Coalition, and then of course the bourbon aspect. Sure. Obviously will get attention out there from our viewers.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Let's start with you, Catherine, because I want to talk about the important work that the Coalition does, things that folks maybe don't see every day but really benefit our community.
Yeah, the Coalition for the Homeless has a mission to prevent and end homelessness here in Louisville, and we have over 40 partner agencies who served over 11,000 people last year and actually moved 1,700 people into permanent housing. We have a great success rate, and we work really hard with partners to make our community better.
And I know that part of that is working with events like this to raise awareness, to raise funds. So, Brian, I'll have you kind of walk us through the event, because I know before the break we heard the words Pappy, we heard the words Weller, so bourbon fans are already listening.
Absolutely. We're always, trying to raise money and support our mission, and this is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and it's kind of a two-part thing. First is the actual event itself, which is our 10th annual Bourbon Mixer, thrown with the Whiskey Chicks and Bourbon Brotherhood, which are 2 wonderful kind of bourbon social groups in the community. It's taking place August 19th at the Olmsted over there on Frankfurt Avenue. Just a night of dancing. DJ Sam Sneed, who's a local DJ, and then over 20 distilleries, all offering samples and different things to taste. There's a silent auction, and this year's theme is actually disco. So it'll be a fun night, so we're excited about that. Tickets are available for that right now. And then the big deal is the bourbon raffles. We have 2 of those. The first one is for the full set of Pappy Van Winkle bottles, the full family, all 6 bottles, and we're raffling that off. You don't have to be present to win. Tickets are available for $100 an entry, and we're limiting that to just 1,000. I know there's a lot of other.
It's a good chance.
It is
for something that's so popular and worthwhile.
So I know a lot of the other. There's a bunch of those kind of going on, but some of them go up to 2,000, maybe even 3,000 entries. We try to keep it exclusive and really try to boost people's chances and give them a chance to win. And then the other one is the Weller family. So another exclusive lineup, 6 bottles there as well, and $50 on those chances, but just 1,000 tickets as well on that one.
It's exciting to hear as we're looking at some of the whole family there from Weller and Pappy. Catherine, from your side of things, events like this, obviously we're going to get the bourbon aficionados who keep up to date with raffles like this and want to be involved. But for other folks who want to support the mission, how important are having events like this with your community partnerships to keep the work going that you do each and every day?
Yeah, we really rely on the generosity of our donors in order to support this mission every single day. So this helps fuel our eviction prevention work. It helps fuel getting people off the streets and into housing. And we do a lot of education and advocacy in addition to the coordination of our partners. So really, without these funds, we can't continue to do the good work that we do. And we know that homelessness is a concern of a lot of people in our community, and we're trying to work really hard to do what we can about that. And so independent donations are huge.
I wanted to touch on a little more of what you were just saying, because it may seem to people that in cities all across the country over the last couple of years, there's obviously been a lot going on with the pandemic and inflation, this, that, and the other, but more people experiencing homelessness, it feels like, than ever before. How is the situation in our city right now? I know you guys are always busy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, homelessness is on the rise. So what everyone is seeing out in the world, we can confirm with data. So we know that there has been an increase in people both who are unhoused on the streets, camping out, and people who are unhoused and sleeping in shelters, sleeping in their cars, doubled up. So homelessness really is an issue of poverty. We have a very clear path called our New Path Home, which identifies how we could solve that problem locally, and funding is a big part of that.
So touching on a bit more of that, Brian, obviously this event in particular is so important. Can you talk a bit more about what folks can expect, how to get involved with this, and make sure, as we saw some of earlier, the graphics that you guys had built, especially around the disco.
Absolutely. So yeah, every year there's a theme, and this one being the 10th year, we have disco as the theme, just to really have fun and let loose and try to raise money for a good cause, obviously. And yeah, it's just a night of having fun and coming together, and there's so many good prizes in the auction. There's so much fun interacting with all the distilleries. If you go to the website for the event, it's bourbonmixer.com. There you can find all of the distilleries that are going to participate. We have wonderful sponsors as well that'll be there. It's just a really nice night to come together and really celebrate bourbon and what it means to this area, but also understand that we can help make a difference with that as well.
How has this built up over the last 10 years? I imagine it changes and morphs as you learn
things. It has. It's gotten to the point where it's just kind of grown and grown. And actually, I just joined the coalition last year, so this is my first go around with it. But I've been aware of the event for a while, and actually, they've raised over $500,000 throughout the lifetime of the event, and really closing in on $1 million here pretty soon, hopefully in the next couple of years. So it's been wonderful. The Bourbon Brotherhood and Whiskey Chicks have been such great partners and so generous with their time to help us get the word out about this, and we're really looking forward to the 10th year being the best one yet.
Well, it looks so exciting. Before we let the folks go, Catherine, let's touch on a bit more how people can get involved, even if it's not through this great event with the coalition.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got volunteer opportunities with our 40 partner agencies. If you go to our website, louhomeless.org, you can see a lot of opportunities. We have advocacy opportunities for people to get involved and raise their voice and say, yes, let's do things that help. And then we've got education opportunities. So if you've got a group of people that want to learn more, our website is really a great place to go to get involved in all those ways.
Okay, perfect. We've had the information on the screen here as we're taking a look one more time at the site here, bourbonmixer.com.
That's correct. And /raffle if you want to go straight to the raffle tickets.
Okay, yeah, you make sure you're one of the people that get them. Well, Brian and Catherine, thank you so much for bringing this important message to our viewers, and of course for the important work that you do here in our community each and every day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. Good luck on the event this year too. I know it's going to be, the bourbon fans are listening big time.
That's right. That's right.
All right, stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. Another great segment coming your way next. Apex Heating and Air and Electric. They'll be joining us. They've got a special for us today. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.